Hello, wonderful guys. Welcome back to a brand new episode of the podcast Discuss Football. And of course, we know you guys missed us. In fact, we have missed you a lot. And thank you very much for everyone that reached out to us when we had issues with our YouTube page. We had to fix it before we continue the podcast so that you guys will keep enjoying us. And of course, today I'm not alone in the studio. I'm with Abazy and H2O is here as well. We have Prosper Westman here and of course H-Trip here. So my name is Kenny. In case you have forgotten my name because I wasn't available for the last episode of the podcast, my name is T. Kenny. So guys, it has been a very wonderful start to the year, especially when we're talking about African football. You know, the AFCON has exceeded expectation. People thought the African football was this rugby, kick and how do I call it?
Follow.
Kick and follow football. God bless you. Kick and follow football. But it has exceeded expectation. What do you think about the current AFCON? Would you say Cote d'Ivoire has done a very wonderful job?
Actually, Cote d'Ivoire has done a very good job. They need to be credited for what they have done. You know, coming from the pitch, we've got a very lovely pitch. And I even saw something this morning. There was a particular stadium in which is just 20,000 capacity, in which this will be the first time they will be playing the national team football on the turf. So you know, when you look at the AFCON, you will see the vibe, you will see the zeal. They are well prepared, so that they actually deserve the accolade. I believe they deserve the accolade.
So which team would you say has been the best team so far, Prosper?
I haven't watched all of the games, but I'm with Moroccan national team. But so far from the little stories I've heard,
Word of mouth on the street.
yeah, the Malian national team, Cape Verde also are good, and then the Moroccan national team they've but they've not been all that, because I saw their manager be tactically outclassed by the DR Congo's manager and all of that. But so far, the Cape Verde national team and then the Malian national team, they've played something very tangible, something watchable.
Yeah, so that's wonderful. And H2O, we have our dear Super Eagles in the competition. What would you say? How would you rate their performance so far in the competition?
Well, so far I've not really rated their performance to that extent, because I feel like there's a reason why we are the giant of Africa. I don't want to say it is by space or by numbers.
And we have the most expensive squad in Africa as well.
By the quality. You know, you have the likes of Ademola Lookman playing for Atalanta. You have the likes of Chukwueze. You have Osimhen, which is arguably the best striker.
The current CAF player of the year.
Football. So you look at the kind of football we are given, and the other day we were playing Cote d'Ivoire and we were like playing a conservative style of football. This is not the kind of football. You look at the like of Cape Verde, they are coming out playing against Ghana, playing against Egypt, with that intention of, no, we are not just here to just follow.
We are here for the business.
Super team. We are here for super business. So I see the Nigerian national team as not behaving like performing up to giving us the performance
of a big team
or a big nation that they are expected to give.
So you've been disappointed so
very,
far?
Very disappointed, especially in the players, and I think even Victor Osimhen, despite the 2 goals he has given us, I feel like he could have had more than that. But then again, I feel like it has to come from the general aura of the team. So hopefully we are able to, hopefully we can move on and get more better performances from the team, especially from the important players like Alex Iwobi and the like. So.
Very, very well. Let me throw this question to Abazy. So far so good. Our coach Peseiro, his tactical approach, do you think it's sustainable? Will it get us far in the competition?
Actually, I don't think it's going to get us far in the competition, because more looking at it, our approach against Equatorial Guinea, the way we approach the match compared to the way we approach Ivory Coast, he tried to use a compact defense line against Ivory Coast.
Yeah.
The way he uses and mid block as well, and the way we are trying to create chances is not quite alright for a team like Nigeria, because like he said, being the African giant for a reason, and we need to create more chances to get players on the ball and the players at the final third to try to at least utilize the chances, if not much chances,
So I think the coach needs to do better.
Is that coach at the
Well, let's just hope for the best.
Yeah.
Like a scholar will always say, hope for the best, expect the worst, so that we don't get ourselves to the person disappointed. So if you're a Super Eagle fan watching this podcast, don't raise your expectations too much. Lower expectations and let's just enjoy the ride. I wish us a very wonderful tournament.